Look at how to add fractions with unlike denominators. Okay, this is a little bit more complicated than adding fractions with like denominators. So let's lighten the mood with a joke. All right. In what school do you learn how to greet people? High school. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and look at how we add fractions with unlike denominators. All right, to do this, we need to make sure that we have denominators that are the same. Okay? The easiest way to do this is to find the LCD, or what we call the lowest common denominator. Now, when we are looking at both 5 and 6, our lowest common denominator happens to be 30. Okay? If you're not sure how to find the LCM, or what we call LCD, please look back on our previous lessons. Okay? So now that we know that our LCD is 30 for both fractions, we need to make sure that we change them so that we have equivalent fractions with 30 in the denominator. Okay, so I will write out my fractions as such. And remember, I want 30 to be in the denominator of both of our fractions. Okay? So in the top fraction, 4 over 5, okay, to get 30 on the bottom, you would obviously need to multiply by 6. And remember, whatever you do to the top, you need to do to the bottom. And 4 times 6 is equal to 24. Okay, and these are equivalent fractions. Same thing for the bottom fraction, 5 over 6. You will need to multiply both of these by 5 to get 30 on the bottom. 5 times 5 is obviously equal to 25. Now, since both of these fractions have the same denominator of 30, we can go ahead and combine them now. Okay, so we will rewrite it as 24 over 30 plus 25 over 30. Okay. Now, from a previous lesson, because they have the same denominator, that will stay there. Okay? And then we would add 24 and 25, okay, which is equal to 49 over 30. Good. Now, one of the things is you cannot leave a fraction as improper. You need to make sure that you change it to a mixed number, okay, before you box your answer. So we need to establish how many times 30 goes into 49. Okay, 30 goes into 49 once. I multiply and subtract. Okay, then I get 19 left over. 30 cannot go into 19, and so I will go ahead and stop there. Okay, let me go ahead and write this as a mixed number. Again, the number on top goes out in front as my whole number. My remainder goes on top. And my denominator does not stay or does not change. It stays the same as 30. So my answer would then be 1 and 19 over 30. This cannot be simplified anymore because 19 is a prime number and has no factors other than 1 and itself. And this is how you add fractions with an unlike denominator. If you have any questions, please email me.